What is up, YouTube fam? My name's Brunelle. We're out here at Linda Vista Skate Park in San Diego, California. And I don't know if you guys know, but Linda Vista Skate Park is absolutely massive. As you can kind of see from this full pipe behind me, this park is huge. It's got many different pools, many different transitions, street, all sorts of obstacles. So, you know, I thought of what a better time than now to drop a few hacks that's really gonna improve your guys' transition skating. So without further ado, let me get warmed up. Hope you guys enjoy the video. One thing that's really gonna improve your transition skating, especially when you're skating a pool or a bowl, kind of like I am right now, is skating this right-handed kidney, is everything's gonna be a lot quicker. It's gonna be a lot quicker than skating, you know, a big vert wall or a big vert bowl or even a vert ramp, you know, because it's a pool, because it's a bowl, the walls are gonna come up quicker. And when you're performing tricks, you're gonna have to do the body motions a lot quicker than you would if you were skating a bigger ramp. So, you know, everything's gonna happen a lot faster. Even if you fall, the fall is gonna happen and occur a lot quicker versus if you were skating something bigger. So when you're skating smaller stuff, just be ready, be prepared. So another thing that goes with skating smaller bowls and being prepared is taking one trick at a time. If you're trying to do a line and, you know, the hardest trick in the line is the third trick, you know, don't think about that third trick the whole time you're doing the other tricks, because it's going to throw off your momentum and it's going to throw off, you know, you being in the zone or you landing that trick. So it's crucial to take one trick at a time. If you're about to do a line and, you know, your third trick is the hardest trick in the line, think about the tricks that you're doing when you're doing them prior to that trick coming up, okay? And before you know it, you'll be, you know, completing whole lines on your board. And that's the best feeling, when you can land one trick, the next trick, get through the whole line, everyone's stoked, clapping, and it's honestly the best feeling. Another tip that's crucial to improve your guys' transition skating is falling, is knowing how to fall. I know I've gone over the butt slides previous on my channel, but that doesn't do justice for falling on transition. Some hint that someone once told me, and I've learned it to be true throughout my whole skating career, is that when you fall, try to stay in motion. And by that I mean try to tuck and roll, try to slide out, try to run out. By keeping your body in motion out of a fall, you're avoiding more injury. I know that doesn't really make sense when you're bombing a hill, because you think that if you're gonna scrape your body, you're gonna get all these raspberries, it's gonna hurt. But it's gonna hurt a lot less than if you hurt something internally. Say you break a bone or you tear a ligament. That's gonna put you out a lot longer than, you know, burning some skin or getting road rash. So if you're gonna fall, just try to stay in motion. That's how you're gonna avoid causing the most injury to your body. Some good falling techniques include the tuck and roll, as I mentioned earlier, you know, getting your hands in front of you and just trying to roll out of the fall. Running out is always a good one, sliding out. But again, just trying to avoid an initial stop, because when you stop from a lot of speed, that's when you are going to really hurt yourself. So just try to avoid that. And I'm sorry in advance, guys, my skating today isn't going to be as good as it normally is. I forgot my Nike Blazers on the set, which I will be doing a video about soon. Only got my slip-on on, so I know there's a lot of guys that skate slip-ons and they kill it, but I'm not one of those guys. I need a little more foot protection, so you guys are just gonna have to work with me and my slip-ons for this video. So another little hack that people probably don't talk about too much is learning how to slide on transition. Especially when you have obstacles like this hole pipe right behind me. You know, doing kick turns on the wall and sliding your wheels, this is like a really good spot for it. And learning to do that is really gonna help with your transition skating. I know it sounds weird because it's not a trick. You're not like, you know, learning something super gnarly, but you are learning something from it. And what you're learning is you're learning how to slide on your board. You can learn how to revert with that. You can air into revert. Learning how to slide and learning how to control your board when you're in a slide, that's gonna help you learn a lot of tricks in skateboarding, because, you know, sometimes you'll land tricks sketchy where you're gonna land in a slide, and the more control that you can have when you know, catch that slide, you can steer yourself out of it, land the trick, and keep going with your line. And that really is crucial if you're skating a competition or, you know, doing something where you just want to stay on the board. You don't want to fall, you know? That's really the idea of skateboarding, you know? You just want to keep going, whatever you can do to stay on the board and keep rolling. So learning to slide like you can in a full pipe or a big vert wall is really going to help your skating in the long run. So when learning to slide on your board, it's all really how you push on it with your feet. I usually push more with my back foot. If I'm doing like a backside, like power slide on the wall, I'm gonna push with my heel kind of into the board, and it's gonna create a slide on the wheels, letting me slide and turn back into the transition. Or if I'm gonna be doing it front side, I'm gonna be pushing kind of with my toe on the back end of the board, and that's what kind of creates the slide. And then I just turn my shoulders and kind of turn out of it. But learning how to do the slides on big vert walls and on quarter pipes in general, it's going to really teach you how to do reverts, and it's going to open the door to doing a lot more tricks. Alright, so another tip that's really going to help you guys with your transition skating and help you improve faster is I gave you some hints for skating, you know, smaller or tighter transition. So the biggest hint when you're skating bigger or larger transition is just kind of let everything happen. It's going to be a lot more gradual, slower reaction to doing tricks on this stuff because it is bigger. You don't have to perform as quickly. Your body doesn't have to move as quickly when doing the trick. You kind of just got to let things happen. So not as in like slow down, because you're going to need speed. It's a bigger quarter pipe, so you're going to have to go faster in order to perform any trick that you do on it. You're going to have to go faster than you would on a smaller quarter pipe. But as far as the body movements go, it's going to be at a lot slower rate. You got to kind of just let it happen and just kind of you know, stay alert, see, you know what's happening underneath your body, know what's happening on your board, and if everything feels right, kind of just go with it. All right, guys, so that's going to wrap up our session here at Linda Vista Skate Park. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found some of these tips pretty useful. You know, if you just apply some of these tips that I told you guys into your everyday skating, you guys too will notice a big difference in the progression rate of your skills in skateboarding. But as always, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you guys really liked the video. Hit that like button. Leave a comment, any tricks you guys want to learn, and see you guys on the next one. Have a good week.